And hello everyone, welcome to our very last live stream in 2023.
The last one.
The last one.
Wow.
The last one. It's on. It's up to us, Gavin and me, to.
Last but not least, I hope.
The best duo you can wish for is here for the last stream.
Woohoo!
My name is Nemiro. I'm PR and marketing manager, and here with me in the studio in Prague is Gavin. Hello, Gavin.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. It's been a wee while.
What was the last time when you've been
Gosh,
here?
Halloween.
Oh yeah, true.
And then prior to that, it had been quite some time. My good colleague, Maggie, she's been helping out a lot with doing the streams
With
and
the
with the
cruising
events.
Kansas, cruising the Balkans.
And I've sort of like been milling around in the background, keeping an eye on one or two things, and she's helped out a lot. Because, well, as you now already know, we did have something quite large in the making.
Yeah, you've been very busy, right, with this
Not
year's
just me.
Christmas. Yeah.
It's there's so
Quite a
many
big
people.
team. Yeah.
Massive team, massive project, massive goals, and so far, massive satisfaction.
Oh yeah, and that's basically the purpose of today's stream. Today we are going to not only contribute together towards the Christmas Winterland World of Trucks online event, but also Gavin, one of our game designer who've been working on it very hard, accepted our invitation for this stream to inform us, and
Thanks for having me.
let us know more into details about the creation of this. I dare to say so far the biggest Christmas event we ever created, right?
By a long shot. This is the most ambitious thing as far as events are concerned that I've been involved with, and as far as I'm aware, that SCS has ever undertaken.
Yeah.
So it was down to the wire.
It was not that easy or stress-free. At least the last mile was not, right?
But without challenge, there is no growth.
True.
So
True.
there we go. You know.
That was his Batman voice or something like that, I guess.
Now that was the guy that introduces Batman.
On the next episode,
Okay, voiceovers from Gavin confirmed.
All right.
Benny, I'm sorry, but the TV in front of us is kind of showing the bottom of the windows. I'm not sure if the guys out are getting that as well. Can you kind of fix it for us, because my OCD is thank you. What a relief. Ooh. We can continue. So
yeah.
pretend that I'm a caveman. I've been living in a cave for few past months, and I know
I don't need to pretend that.
and I know nothing about our Christmas Winterland World of Trucks online event. Can you describe it to me? Can you explain it to me? And sell it to me. Why should I join it?
Well, Christmas Winterland is embracing our largest celebratory event of the year, which is Christmas. It always has been our most beloved event. It's always been not only the most challenging to work on, but it's also always been the most satisfying and fun and positive, with feedback from our best ever community. And this year we started very early, January in fact.
January.
Yeah.
So the
Well,
idea.
we were actually talking about this the year before.
Yeah, I remember that when
We were talking
when
about
there
this-
were some uncertain but
Yeah.
kind of
So-
shaping right collaboration with no name brand in this at this moment.
Well, let's just say that there were certain ambitions and potential avenues for exploration of what we could do with the product, and as a result, we ran with our initial idea, stumbled, fell, ran again, fell over, gave ourselves a blood nose, a couple of black eyes, got up, kept on running, passed the ball. As the team grew, we ended up with a rugby team. We just kept on pushing forward, got into a few scrums, I'm sounding like a Kiwi now, but we just kept on moving forward with it because we realized that this was something special. This was something that the developers all really wanted to do, and we hoped and prayed, and that seems to have paid off, that this was something that the community would actually end up really loving.
So can you speak for the creatives and developers involved in this, that as far as it was challenging for everyone, it was also exciting for everyone to work on something unique and special like this?
I'm not going to presume to speak for anyone, but from what I saw, from what I witnessed, I felt the excitement from the people. I saw their eyes light up, and the extra time and effort that people put into the project speaks for itself. You know, there was extra effort, extra time, and people were, like I said, this was down to the wire, and nobody gave in. Right down to the last moments before we released, we were fixing things.
Yeah, true.
And in fact, we actually fixed one or two things after release as well, which you don't need to know about.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, there's so many people involved. But before I get into more behind the scenes, let's actually have a look at what it is that we're talking
please,
about.
Please
So,
explain it to us.
I'll just jump out of the game. Probably the best place to kick off is here
Our
on
blog.
on the blog.
At blog.scs.com.
So
No, that blog.scssoft.com, right?
I took the liberty to embellish and get a little bit carried away with my with some poetic nuances, just to
Yeah,
get
by the way,
myself in the mood and
Chet,
get
if you
people in
don't
the
know,
mood.
the poems are written by Gavin himself
I
every
hope
time.
you like them. I
Every
hope
time.
they're not too silly, but I have a lot of fun writing these, and I thought, well, actually, one of the ways we can do this is to include the lore in the poem, include the celebration, and also include maybe some of the actual instructions, so that once you've read the poem, you get an idea about, well, what's going on, hopefully. Of course, we have the rules, but the rules don't rhyme. So
Why not? Can you make the rules rhyme
So-
next year?
but I will spare you a rendition of the poem. Please go there if you like reading funny stuff that we've written, and at blog.scs.com, and search for keyword Christmas Winterland, and you'll find the blog post there. Alternatively, please go to worldoftrucks.com,
Yes.
and then just either click here on the left hand side, and you'll
First
see our
place,
banner,
yeah.
and then you can click here.
Which takes you to the blog.
It'll take you directly
Yeah.
to the blog. So, what's this all about? Well, winter, snow. I mean, there's something special about a white Christmas, right? The snow,
Yes.
the chill, the
Yes.
crystals, Jack Frost on the window.
Yeah, all the fairy tales and
you know,
legends.
and so what we wanted to do was we wanted to create this world where it was something that was familiar, and yet there was something just a little bit magical about it. So we had a number of discussions, and we ended up creating this nondescript area, which was a mixture of different influential architectural influences from within Europe, and we ended up deciding it's somewhere in the north, and that way.
So you were having like an idea of Christmas, like North Pole, Santa's village, whatever. These
Not
fairy
the
tales.
North Pole. No, we didn't want to go that far.
I
We
have
didn't
a
want. We didn't
request.
want to see igloos.
Okay. I have also a request from Benny that you should put your mic more in front of your.
Of course.
In front of you.
How is that, Meister Benny? Is that better?
Is good. Is good.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
So back to the magic Winterland. So, what is it? Is it based on a real place or certain fairy tale or legend, or is it mixture of kind of
Well,
everything? Or
the actual map itself is the brainchild of one of our esteemed map artists, Milan, who's been with the company for a very long time. And what we did was we provided a number of ideas, inspiration, suggestions, and we iterated it, and we came up with more ideas, and we just slowly refined it. So, but in the end, it's primarily a creation from Milan as far as the aesthetic is concerned. And then, as far as the player experience is concerned, this is something that we worked on concurrently while the map was in development, and sometimes this would alter the actual map. Sometimes it would be another layer on top. So we were, working, and we were both giving each other as much freedom as possible, because there was not a locked-in concept at the beginning. There were a number of ideas, and we didn't quite come to a conclusion with a locked-in artistic rendition of what it was that we were going to accurately make, but we went with it. Everyone just got on board, and we supported each other. And I think what Milan has done in the end is absolutely astounding.
Yeah.
And it's, if anything, it's just so much bigger than what we thought it would ever be. But that's,
Okay, can we just, because I kind of feel that all these details and nice behind the scenes stories, how it went, we should be talking about them while driving in the village.
Sure.
So let's just summarize what the event is
I'll
about.
just summarize it. Yeah. So the event is we're spreading the magic of Winterland from the place of Winterland to the rest of the world.
Okay.
So the process of that is Winterland is this place where Santa may or may not live there.
No one knows. Okay.
It doesn't matter, but it's this magical place where the chill of winter never leaves.
Oh, okay. I see.
And because it's now Christmas time, we're lending a helping hand, and we're providing supplies from the homeland, be it America or Europe, and you're going into Winterland, dropping off those supplies to each of the 5 depots, and then the depots themselves are constructing these Christmas gift packs, and then they're asking us to lend a hand to
haul them back into
haul them back
world.
out and and make these deliveries.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the one line plot, the one line lore, and so what we're doing is we're representing in the world, the home world, the spreading of the magic by way of these little snowflake icons here. So
every snowflake represents a city.
Correct. So every city is now seen as being a gray snowflake, and as deliveries increase to and from that city, it increases the number of snowflakes until finally the city is maxed out as far as the community reward is concerned, and you can continue making deliveries to or from that city, which will count for your personal goal, but will no longer count towards the community goal. And it was different technically from last year, because with last year, it was similar with gifts. We represented the goodness of giving gifts by showing gift icons. But what you could do is you could get a double whammy. You could get 2 in 1. So it was counted going from city A to city B, because you would deliver from city A to city B. But in this event, you can't do that because you're going to Winterland. So it's a little bit harder, and that's why we adjusted the numbers accordingly, and they seem to be our prediction seems to be panning out quite well. So we're very happy with that, because in this way you've got like this central place that you've got to go to. You share in the lore, you experience the visuals, and then you go away from it. And I think it's a really, really nice change.
Yeah.
So you're spreading the magic of Winterland through. You're getting all of the snowflakes there, and the end result is shown here on worldoftrucks.com, and as you can see, for example, Austria, they've just nailed it. They've blitzed it, and
They're done.
They're done, completely done. Belgium's almost done, so
Uh-huh.
Brussels is just about to get. It's only got less than 500 deliveries for their final snowflake. And the other thing is, you can't easily you can't easily just go back to the same city all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So because what we wanted to do is we wanted to encourage people to explore.
Oh, okay.
And that also seems to be working out reasonably well. So when you go into Christmas Winterland and you make your delivery, you select your job, and you can select whichever job you want,
Mm-hmm.
but it will be a finite list,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be you can select from that finite list. But if your city that you want to deliver to isn't there for whatever reason, you're just going to have to explore somewhere else and share the magic somewhere else.
Nice. So it's kind of like one that you come from a certain city into the portal, into the Christmas Winterland. But for example, I don't know, in Bulgaria, but you might be like spit out by the portal in the Christmas Winterland back to the normal world, somewhere in Finland or
Yes,
Iberia.
You'll get a number of options according to what cargo Winterland is saying it needs to send back. Because the cargo that Winterland is sending back, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Comat, but I don't know if you're watching, but I do believe it's aware of areas that are more in need of getting the snowflakes.
Okay,
so
nice.
it shouldn't be sending you back to the same places which are maxed out.
Okay. Because the magic Christmas Winterlands always knows where the help is needed the most, right?
Exactly.
That even rhymed.
Exactly.
Ooh. Okay, so you mentioned community and personal goals. Can you tell us more about that?
So your personal goal is to do 15 deliveries to or from any of the 5 depots, but of those 15, 5 must be to or from all of them.
So you have to visit at least
you have to visit all 5 of them
once. Okay.
either delivering to it or delivering from it.
What are those destinations? I believe there is a post office, right?
Yes, it's all here in the rules.
Chocolate factory.
So if we're on the blog, you just scroll down and you'll see the rules, and we've got the Christmas market here.
Oh yeah.
Which is the primary one, which is in the center of Winterland, and then we've got Marigolds, which is to the south, which is a chocolate factory.
Okay.
And then we've got the North Star Post Office, which is to the east, which has the train running past it. Beautiful train, by the way. They made a Christmas steam engine, which looks absolutely fantastic. Then we've got Rudolph's Crafts to the west,
which is an arts workshop.
Yep. And we've got the Snowy Peaks Mountain Resort to the north.
Oh, resort. What kind of resort is this? Like skiing resort?
Yes.
Or? Okay, nice.
Skiing, mountaineering, all that, snowboarding, hiking, all that kind of stuff. So outdoor activities.
Okay. So you have to visit at least once each of these?
Yes. Either you have to deliver
to or from
okay. each one of these.
Okay. And
plus
having
the remaining 10, which would make it 15.
And if I will do that, what am I going to get?
You'll get your personal reward, which will be a stunning paint job. And it's, well, you can actually see the stunning paint job here, but here they are here. Here's the official photo screenshots. So this is for Euro Truck Simulator 2, and this paint job here matches the trailers beautifully. It's color configurable, and one of our artists, Tomasz, worked on this paint job. He also did the same trailer paint jobs. Absolutely stunning, superb.
Yeah, I've seen few of them, and they are always matching with the depots, right?
Correct. The design of each one of the trailers, which is going to or from a depot, is tied directly in with what the depot is.
If I'm hauling from the North Star Post Office, there are envelopes right on it, and nice.
So a lot of thought, a lot of effort, a lot of care to attention has been put into all of these little details. And who knows what will happen with these trailer paint jobs later on down the track.
Oh.
Now that you've got the paint job.
I smell a teaser.
Well, now that you've got the front paint job, maybe they'll be added to a Christmas
Maybe.
DLC. I'm not sure. It's not my call, but
Okay.
it would make sense. Or maybe you'll see them again in another event. Who knows?
Okay, that smells like teaser. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, just look at these paint jobs. This is the arts.
They are lovely. They are lovely.
Workshop. It's really, really quite stunning. And this is the post office.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
And I must-
it's not an easy task to say to an artist, make snail mail look cool. Make letters and parcels look sexy.
Yeah.
You know,
but they nailed it.
I think he nailed it. He's
Yeah.
done a fabulous job. So there we go. There's
Okay, so that's the personal reward for the personal goal.
Yep.
And now the community goal.
Well, the community goal, we haven't put all of the images on the blog for the community goal rewards,
Mm-hmm.
but there's at least 2 here, and I do recall that there'll be other ones in the video which was made. So we've got, this is the Christmas tree, and it's a beautiful Christmas tree done by Wolfka. She did all of the cabin items, and it's like reminiscent of the main town square Christmas tree, which you're looking at right here in the screenshot. And and this is the North Star, golden North Star, which is representative of the North Star post office.
So
yeah.
am I getting it right that these community rewards are somehow connected to the depots as well?
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Okay.
they're representative of each depot.
So how the community goal works? There are a few tiers, right?
Yes, we have 5 tiers.
Okay.
And each tier, in order to be completed, requires 200 snowflakes to have been allocated to the cities across both games, ATS and ETS 2. And currently, we have completed 3 of these tiers.
3 out of 5 tiers.
And you can see here on the left, faded
It's,
in
Christmas
the background,
sweater.
the Christmas sweater has been achieved. The festive chocolates has been achieved, and the golden North Star has been achieved.
Nice.
And we are just 5 stars.
5 stars.
Not stars, snowflakes.
Snowflakes from a 4th reward, which is gonna be the tree.
It'll be the Rudolph's sleigh.
Rudolph's sleigh. So the tree is the final one.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's it, really. I mean,
anyone in chat can always go to blog.scsoft.com or worldoftrucks.com and get the full info again and read it through, see the images, or even in the game, there is on the top at the main menu,
we have this
to
stunning video made by
Thomas from our team. Yeah,
and,
shout out to him.
Let's have a look at that, please, Benny.
Benny,
this
do you have that video ready?
absolutely rocks.
Benny's ready. Let's play it. doesn't bring the Christmas vibe, then I don't know what does.
It puts a little chill up my spine every time I see that, because I realize just how many people were involved, and I mean, we even had one of the founders, Martin Chesky.
True, yeah.
Assisting work.
He helped with the portals, right?
Yes.
Because Chad, I don't know if you do know, but one of the founders and owners of FCS, I mean, all of them are still quite active. 2 of them are still programming, like very senior programmers, and Pavel is more of a business and big decision makers and kind of leading the way.
So it was all hands on deck for this event. Make no mistake. But here we are. Look, let's get some parcels traveling. We're currently in the area of Rudolph's Crafts, and I have a delivery from the post office to go back to the homeland. But before I do so, what I'd like to do is just go forwards here and activate this.
I think you need to put neutral and back forward. No, yes, and yes.
Yes, need to. I just want to activate this viewpoint so we can just have a look
Of how beautiful the Christmas Winterland, or at least this part of it, is.
This area here, because this is really, really nice, and we've got the ice skaters doing their thing.
I must say, like, I knew that you guys are working on it through the year, but our department, like the marketing department, was like quite busy through the year, so we really did not have much of a time to be actively checking it on the go. But when I got to it in the more final stage, I was like, what? They did all this?
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Well, Lucia worked doing production coordination, producing with a lot of the research assets teams, and the map makers in particular. She was assisting Milan with iterative feedback from the different departments as far as the map creation was concerned. And so tremendous amount of effort there. It was a metamorphosis, you know, it changed. Things did change, but on the whole, it was just like this organic process. So, but when you have senior developers working on something like this, you have faith in them. You have to have faith in them to be able to do their own thing and pull it off, which is precisely what they did in the end. So
yeah, absolutely.
Kudos to all of those people. Martin Votset, we Victor and myself were making little requests here and there, and from the assets team, and Martin was always kind enough to assist and agree and make the changes, and we think that these really help the player experience in the end. So because when you're making a creative artistic piece like this, you don't necessarily have the opportunity to be driving through it yourself in the truck. You know, you're flying around with a camera and you're viewing things from a different creative point of view. And we and once Victor and I got hold of the map in a state where the map makers and the assets team were satisfied that it had reached a level where we could start testing it, then we ended up really making our list of requested changes, and also that's when we realized the technical challenges that we had ahead of us for the portals and for other things as well. So it went through several different stages. It was like this really. But anyway,
like massive shout out to all the everyone involved, because you guys,
Tomat and Sheepa, Marek working on the algorithm for finding the portals. Patrick assisted with this. Like I said, Martin Chesky worked on that.
Or the vehicle department for the rewards, the paint jobs.
The department, they were very, very influenced by the final artistic rendition of the depots. because it really strongly influenced the paint jobs and the rewards and everything.
But also, like, for example, I believe it was Max, the physics programmer, because like the truck actually slides on the snow.
And I was busy writing to Max saying it's a bug, and he's like, well, it's a work in progress. We're getting there, and he got there, and people are loving it.
Yeah,
people are really they're crashing their truck, and the smile is so big on their face because they just crashed their truck because they weren't aware that the inertia of the truck is going to be pushing it down the hill.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
it would
even
in
me yesterday, I was like trying to stop at the viewpoint, and I did not. I full brake, but the truck kind of still was sliding a little bit.
Yeah.
But people probably, it's hard to give the feeling and explain it into details, but this was a really massive project that ran through the company, through many departments, but it was not like these guys were working only on this through the year, right? We still been able to manage to do all the releases, all the projects, but still somehow be able to work on something massive like this. So really kudos to to everyone involved.
What I might do is I just Benny, if that's okay, I'll just put this microphone here because
watch out
I couldn't see where
that reminds me me.
All right.
Benny, no. Benny's nodding at me that yes, that really looks like me. No, we need Chad. We need a camera and microphone for Benny so we can roast him.
Oh
live.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah.
What is it, roast Benny time?
Yeah, it's always a good time when we are roasting Benny, or he roasts us back. So you having a job from the post office, from the North Star post office, and now you are leading to a portal, and that will bring you back into the...
Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess we haven't really spoken too much about the portals.
Yeah, how does that work?
Well, I won't get into the technical detail because that might take away some of the immersion if we tell you how we actually do it, although I'm sure that plenty of people have probably put two and two together by now. But as far as the lore is concerned, it's just like this unexplained link where the place of Winterland is just it has almost its own sentience, and it's reaching out and it's offering to give you the fun and magic and experience of Winterland as long as you help. As long as you help Winterland itself, because Winterland knows it has a task, which is to help Santa or to help Christmas come to pass. So it's providing you access to its magical Winterland with these portals as long as you take a Christmas job. And so that's why you only see these portals if you take the job. You can't just well, unless you cheat. You can't just get to Winterland and just muck around in Winterland. You're there to assist.
So once you get the Christmas job, where do these portals appear?
Well, pretty much you will find them in and around resting areas throughout the game.
Like truck stops,
correct,
gas stations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this seemed to be the most logical and pragmatic way of implementing procedurally these portals. Because at the end of the day, you know, what it was that we were asking the player to do was essentially park up their truck, switch it off, and vanish. And we did actually toy with the idea of seeing something materialize on the road and you drive through it, but then we realized
you probably
we realized no. How about no?
How about a big cup of no?
Big cup of no. And a big sigh of relief, especially from Comet, I do believe, that we didn't pursue that anymore. No, I think it makes perfect sense, because in the end it's almost like, well, was Winterland a dream?
Oh yeah, true.
Was it a
Yeah.
dream?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
But it might
you
be-
close your eyes and you're in this magic. Maybe you just.
But it might be challenging if you would be driving through the portal and then once you're teleported into the Christmas Winterland, your truck would still have the direction and the speed. And you will be like, oh,
That
whoa,
would
whoa.
be interesting. Let's not give the community any ideas
Okay,
because
sorry.
they'll be making requests for something
Sorry.
like this. And after the extra effort that everyone put in to getting this event done this year, I'm not sure how well it would.
What was that? That
be-
was a lightning? There was a
it would be
snowstorm?
received. That
Whoa.
I'm not sure what that was.
That wasn't lightning, I believe. There might be a snowstorm even.
Or
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe our viewing audience has an idea what just happened.
They're scared. So how does the portal look like? You already mentioned that?
Well, the thing
or-
is, we thought, well, we discussed it, and the idea of the law was to show the propagation
Mhm.
of the magic of Christmasland, or
Mhm.
Winterland rather, throughout the homeland. And what better way to do that than by creating some kind of
Oh, I see.
magical...
Yeah, there is a storm going.
Yeah, there is a storm going. Some kind of magical snowflake cloud or
Mhm.
snowfall, which is not entirely
sparkles.
like snow, but it's something something more. And we got these loading screens, these great loading screens, which show you
How it's gonna look like when you be there, right?
what you can see when you go there precisely. So right, so I've got to make this delivery now, and I need to put my wipers on. What's the shortcut? Allocate.
P.
Thank you.
P like wipers.
Yes, of course. P for wipers.
So where are you now? Where did the portal brought you? Or bring you? You are somewhere in Estonia.
Estonia, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. Which is brilliant because I've not driven to Estonia in the game before.
Oh.
So there you go.
So you actually are exploring.
I am actually. It's compelled me to explore Estonia because I actually haven't driven there.
So the game actually kind of counts or founds which parts of the in-game world are available for each player, right? Because if they don't have the Beyond the Baltic Sea expansion in this
Yes.
situation,
Yeah, we had to do we had to do a bit of testing
yeah.
to make sure that you weren't in fact dropped off into the middle of the space
Yeah.
and floating around up there with Tesla model around the Earth.
Or getting like pop-up screen like, you need to buy this DLC. No, we didn't want to do that kind of shady
Yeah,
tactics.
so there was quite a bit of testing involved to make sure that when you came through the portal that you weren't being materializing inside another truck,
Mhm.
inside a building, or at right angles to the parking spot itself, because I do believe in total there's, well, if memory serves, just under 2,000 portals. So that's a lot of portals, and that's a lot of testing
Yeah.
to make sure
I
that
believe that. Yeah.
all of them aren't going to be sending you off the planet or whatever. And it's smart in that it knows what's supposed to be smart, in that it's supposed to know what DLCs you've got, which ones you
Mhm.
don't have, where you can and can't go. So yeah, there's a bit of work involved with that.
So you-
Hmm.
So you said like this project was actively going since January or from January.
Yes.
Can you tell us, for example, few milestones like when the map was done, when the portal technique or technology been finished, and
If
like,
memory serves, I do believe
do you know
that
these?
the map was essentially completed ballpark September. And then we had to facilitate QA, quality assurance testing on the map, but also that is when design, Victor, myself, and other people were working on the player experience. And so we had a window where within that time frame we could make certain requests, but they had to be measured.
Because like they were quite a hard deadline for us, right?
Yes.
This year's Christmas, basically, or Christmas
yes,
time.
You can't postpone Christmas, although
Yeah.
some of us wanted to. Unfortunately, you can't postpone Christmas.
Was there a point like where you guys been like, we have to postpone Christmas? Yeah, we have to try.
Well, we had schedules, and we had buffer zones added to these schedules, and we had people agree and commit to these schedules at the beginning. But then we also had emergency buffers, which we didn't tell people about.
Okay.
And so that
It's better than if they don't know, right? Because then they would immediately count with that.
don't tell anyone this, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that we tried to assist everyone as much as we could by giving them as much
Time they needed.
forewarning of what we thought was needed of them.
I think it's not raining anymore.
Yeah. No, I should leave it on. Is it annoying you?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it on.
Thank you. Like last time you've been driving with
Maybe
me.
I should put the indicators on.
Yeah. That's the
other
Gavin.
one.
That's the Gavin I heard about. And now you're confused.
Yes, I am confused. I'm dazed and confused.
So the deadline, the certain deadline, like, and the buffer,
Yes.
was it all used? Or
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
If anyone's a game developer out there or a software developer and you're working on something that is so ambitious as something like this, and you already have an existing product which is already in the hands of the customer, then you have like this element of unknown unknowns.
Yeah.
So you can predict what you
But that's the
think-
buffer for, right?
Yeah. Basically, you realize that, well, we're going to mess with this area of code, and we're not entirely sure what that's going to do,
Yeah.
because, I mean, you know,
It's
you,
even
you,
more-
you have a gut feel. You've got very senior programmers working on
But
it.
in this like project, few of the things were like kind of first for us as well, right?
were
So there was
first,
more of
yeah.
estimations than.
Well, especially the fact that we're...
Can you turn off the vipers?
No.
I just can't. Yes, thank you.
We created a whole new technology whereby the entire Winterland is developed independently. I don't know if our audience is aware of this, but Winterland is loaded dynamically, and there's only one version of it, which is shared by both
For
games.
both games, yeah, true.
So we're not making changes to the base game, to the base map. We're not making changes to the base map, and this is a whole new technology, which, like I was saying before, Martin Chesky was part of, which is a very, very exciting technology, and it's opening a lot of opportunities for lots of different things in the future. So that's particularly cool. Where's my parking spot? There we are. So I don't know. No. Absolutely no promises here, but there might be other events, maybe.
Oh, so you guys are already thinking ahead, like
I'm not saying anything.
into the next year's Christmas?
All I'm saying is that what we've realized is that the work that we've done on this project is not a one-off throwaway
yeah.
technology. It's a lot of thought went into it, and
But I believe that's good for everyone to hear. Yeah, nice parking, man. By the way.
yay.
Yeah. It's even worse than me.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Nothing's worse than you.
Oh. I mean, look at you. Mark, I know you are there behind. Can you rate his parking? Yeah. 2 out of 10. 5? You must be drunk, man. 1 eternity later.
There you go.
Nah, you did great. You did great.
All right. So, late.
Because of yesterday. I mean, this job was active since yesterday. So it's my fault again.
It is. It is.
Chat, you can roast me again.
It's always your
I know
fault.
you always want to.
I mean, look, I haven't even touched on all of these other things. I mean, look at this fabulous
desktop background.
desktop thing background.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, and this is not easy to make.
That's him.
Yeah, it is.
How did you get there?
He materialized. It's like he went through a portal.
Sus.
But this is not easy to make.
Mm.
It uses a different renderer to the game engine.
Oh, really?
And
I didn't know that.
It's very limited in scope as to what you can do. So there's a lot of nuances involved in creating a desktop theme, and I think they've done Martin Votzek worked on this along with Karina and
It's beautiful.
the rest of the assets team. Branyo even had a hand in guiding with this, and we were actually influenced by George as well. George from the vehicles team, who had made previous desktop themes.
That's true. He's
So
back. He's back in
he-
SCS, and he was the
Yes.
one who'd been doing the very first ones.
He provided a lot of influence in getting the ball
That's
rolling
true,
with this
that's
new
true.
desktop theme. So
I remember his first one. That was the one with the pole on the pond.
Yep.
Yeah, the frozen one, kind of. Yeah.
So this is wonderful, and it's a nice little nod to those who may not necessarily be aware that there is an event running.
Because this can, correct me if I'm wrong, but this gets activated for you automatically, right?
Correct. Yeah. Well, it gets offered. I mean, you don't have to. It's not mandatory. You can,
Okay.
it tells you can just go up into the
Uh-huh.
options and switch it off. But it's available there. It's set there as a default. But there's a nice little reminder which says, well, you don't have to. If you really don't want to, you can just go in and change it.
Yeah.
But it's telling you, well, there's this place called Winterland. Go check it out.
And the background looks like a painting from Bob Ross. Right?
Yes. Maybe.
Happy little trees.
Yes. And let's just put a nice little bit of snow.
Yeah.
Nice little bit of snow. And then just easy strokes.
And you have to do these sounds. Shush.
And if you make a mistake, you can just do it again.
Yeah.
No commitment.
And
No
every tree
commitment.
needs a friend. Everyone needs a friend.
Everyone needs a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a big true.
All right. You're boring me now.
Come on, man. I'm using Bob Ross videos to
So
calm myself.
We've got this desktop theme. We've got these fantastic cabin item rewards. We've got these incredible.
See, we
Right.
even have Bob Ross emojis in the chat now.
Yes, we have Bob Ross emojis. Gavin's on a roll. I better get back to the game before I get myself in trouble. So we've taken a job from. Woo! Break. There we are. We've taken a job from Winterland to Estonia.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess now let's
We should
pick up
go
the job.
back.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have time to drive there, but we should. Because like that actually quite nicely takes me to another question. Like how the code of generating the portals works, like they always appear as close to you as possible, or
portals. Well, you pick up your job, as you'll see. So
show
let's-
us, yeah.
We need to do a little filter here. So let's filter for something Christmas. So
Buttermilk, okay.
we got a
Don't-
Christmas job here.
You
Christmas
can't
buttermilk.
shake that cargo.
Christmas buttermilk,
Mm.
and it's going from Tartu
To chocolate
to
factory.
the chocolate factory in Winterland. WL stands for Winterland. It's not exactly a country, but it's the location. So, and I found the job by typing in CHR for
Like
short for
Christmas, yeah.
because we made sure that when you're in the homeland, every cargo going from the homeland to Winterland
It's going to
had the
be
word Christmas.
yes,
So that-
for easy filtering, I guess.
Exactly,
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So now you can see the little swirly icons, and they're
Mhm.
representing three
Portals.
different portals on offer. But if I take this job, which I will,
But I have a tricky question. Imagine that I will take this job, but I will drive to Poland. I will pass all the 3 suggested portals. Will there be new one appearing for me on the way there? Or will there only be these 3 around me?
we had a discussion about this, and we had a decision, and I can't remember what the outcome was.
Okay.
We can try it.
No, I want to see the I want to see the Winterland again.
So we can try it. But as you can see, anyway, I have my GPS, and I'm going backwards. I have my GPS telling me where to go and get the Christmas job.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm going to go and do.
So, what was the discussion behind picking these 5 depots for the Christmas Winterland? Why it's post office? Why it's chocolate factory? Why it's arts workshop and town square? And
This was more of this just sort of like happened organically. It was a discussion which took place, in fact, as far as I'm aware, outside of the scope of of my design influence.
mm-hmm.
So it was something that Milan and research and assets teams all came up with actually by themselves.
Okay.
And my job was to create a lore around that
Mm-hmm.
and work with that. So I think what we did was it was iterated to us. We did discuss it,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a plan, and there was there were images of how they might look.
But was it always like 5, or was it like initially 2 and then you?
I think it started out as 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
And then
It grew.
I might be wrong.
Uh-huh.
But I think it grew in number. I think it grew in number, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was always the plan to have 5.
But it kind of.
But I think we were definitely discussing smaller numbers at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just kind of.
I must say it kind of feels like spot on with speeding offense.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Okay.
Speed King, pull over boy and get your ticket right.
It kind of feels like right to have the post office and town square. Some of them are kind of
I think we were
feeling
always,
like from a fairy tale, like the arts workshop. It's kind of like Santa's workshop, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit.
It was good in it's definitely good because it provides an opportunity to offer different aesthetics, different environments, different influences on the architecture.
And stop speeding, man.
I've got a job, man. I'm helping Winterland.
Oh yeah, now you're going to stop. Okay.
So I think it was really nice because they look different, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They all offer different types of areas. I know that we all wanted to see the mountains. I want to see mountains, Gandalf.
Yeah.
Mountains.
That's what I mean. Like it kind of provides a nice balance because, like, for example, the arts workshop and the post office kinds of have the vibe of something coming from a Christmas fairy tale. But on the other hand, the town square and the mountain resort, it kind of provides a feel of something more realistic, or how to say it. So for me, it's perfect, like, balance.
Yeah.
And chocolate factory, yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like chocolate, right?
Of course. Well, I mean, what would Christmas be without some chocolates, I
Yeah,
suppose?
true. Okay, so
So
now
here we are.
you're picking one of the cargoes that needs to go to the Christmas Winterland, and when you will attach the trailer, the portals will appear?
You'll see. Yes, now that the trailer's attached, you'll notice I do not have anything in my GPS.
It says set
but it is telling me set the waypoint to the desired portal, so I need to invoke the map. And we've got a portal here.
Okay. I see another one on the right.
So that's much farther.
Yeah. I believe this one is the closest one.
Yeah. There's another one up there.
Yeah. But still, this one is the closest one, I would say.
Yeah. So we'll go to that one.
Mm-hmm.
There is a slight quirk in that you can't click on the portal and place your navigation point on the portal. But that's no different to going to another depot.
Yeah, it always sticks to the road.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay.
now that I've got that, I'm gonna head off. Can I get out that way? No, I should have gone that way.
Yeah, chat. Let us know how do you like this Christmas Winterland World of Trucks online event so far? Have you already?
It's been an absolute pleasure, as far as I'm concerned, reading.
Yeah, me too.
Reading the comments, because it just really it
love it. I love the snowy
it
roads.
makes you feel so much better when
It's
you're reading
alright.
such
Best
positivity.
event ever. It's awesome. Very creative. Oh, the chat is loving that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is chat? That you are chat. Town Square is the best of it. Yeah, I like the Town Square as well. Is that where the skaters are?
There's
ice skating.
There's two sets of skaters. There's
Two of them. Okay.
Yeah. There's one ice rink just to the east of the town square, still within the area of the town square, and then there are the other ice skaters at Rudolph's Crafts to the west of Winterland. So there's two lots.
Are there any hidden roads, Easter eggs in the Christmas Winterland as well? Do you know
I don't
of
think
any?
I don't think there's any hidden roads. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's any hidden roads. But there's the viewpoints, and there are a lot of little Easter egg sort of areas which you can go to. I don't want to do spoilers, but let's just say there's places that you can drive to other than on the road.
Oh, I see. I
And-
believe Mark showed me one.
Yeah.
With the
You'll see,
with the
like-
house with the lights on it.
Yep.
That was from a movie, right?
Yeah.
That's a reference to a
probably
certain movie.
National Lampoon's Christmas or
Yeah.
something like this.
Yeah.
What is it? The Grimsby's?
No, Gatsby's. No. That it's Clark Griswold.
The Griswolds.
Yeah, Griswolds.
The
Yeah.
Griswolds, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the movie. It's like Holiday just only. The Christmas Holiday is the name of it. I don't know.
I always thought it was always they always called it National Lampoon's something. Summer holiday, Christmas
What?
holiday or something.
Okay.
Maybe Mark knows. Christmas vacation, National
okay.
Lampoons. I always remember they always had National Lampoons.
National
in there.
Lampoon's Christmas
Chevy
Vacation.
Chase.
What a name.
What a name! It's one that you don't forget. It's Chevy Chase. I mean,
Yeah.
he was.
And it's from a
legendary.
certain scene.
Still is legendary.
Guys, Chad, if you didn't see that movie, then you should, because then you will understand. Yeah.
There's like you will notice that there's like some ramps which will take you off the road onto perhaps some other icy areas for your truck, maybe.
Like a lake, right?
Or maybe,
Big lake.
Yeah, like a lake.
I believe that's what our video starts with.
And there's some other areas you can drive your truck to, which take you up higher, so you can get some nice views.
Oh, really? Is there a viewpoint?
Well, there are the 4 viewpoints that you can interact with,
Uh-huh.
but I do believe there's at least one area which I remember Victor telling me that he hadn't actually driven up it himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not exactly one of the routes that takes you
Mm-hmm.
to a depot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just there for you to explore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are there any achievements tied up to the Christmas Winterland?
Steam achievements?
Or World of Trucks achievements?
Yes, there's with your personal goal,
Mm-hmm.
you will get your World of Trucks achievement. Yes. So
And Steve achievements by any chance?
there's no Steam achievements for the Winterland. No. Because it's temporary.
Yeah, and yeah,
it's,
true.
It's
true.
yeah.
And like people who might be coming to our game in summer, and you know, if they are achieve hunters, they might be like, how can I get this achievement? And
Now here you'll see.
I see the sparkles already.
So
Yeah.
here's the sparkles.
So you just drive into them and
Yep.
then press enter or whatever, something like that.
Well, actually, the game tells you what to do.
Okay.
So it's telling you that now that you're here, press E to stop the engine. And now it says press enter to travel through the portal. So all of the instructions are there for you. And there you go, you're off. Your name is Goff, and you're off.
Yeah, nice try.
So where are we heading? We're heading to the Chocolate Land. But let's have a quick look around about where we are. So you'll notice that the portal is no longer active because we've arrived here, and it doesn't want you just to turn around and go back.
Yeah. So you're
Winterland
trapped.
has this
You have to finish the delivery
sentience.
first.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
like no, man, you're not going anywhere. You got a job to do.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we're on our way to Marigold's Chocolate Factory. And you can see a lot of the fairy lights. We asked for some extra fairy lights in the trees, guiding the player or compelling the player to move in a certain direction away from the
And I believe that
away from the portal area.
there is even a chance to see Aurora Borealis right here in the Christmas Winterland.
Yeah, and this is something that was Wave worked on this.
Yeah, true. Shout out to him as well.
And also that's a shout out to Wave. And then Rado worked on many of the animations and for the NPCs and
the skaters,
and implementing. And Rado also worked on the train particle effects and the animations of the train and so forth. So and MJAP worked on the train as well. So yeah, shout out to those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tremendous job. I actually remember I reported there was a train simulation forum where I was just doing some
research,
and the guys were going crazy about the train that they saw in Euro Truck Simulator and American
like crazy in the positive way, like
crazy
it was
in a
spot
positive
on.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, they were loving it. And so these were like train simulation fans, and they were all talking about the train that we have in our games. So that's really good kudos. It's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
So, maybe we see the Griswolds. Will we see?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, maybe we are passing the park. That's not the house. They are standing outside, right, somewhere. Or this is not the park, probably.
It looks so nice. This is what Prague was like a few weeks back.
Yeah, but
It was
only
so-
for a few days.
Yeah, well, only for like a week.
Yeah.
And it was so pretty, and then it's gone, and I was like, I'm sad.
I'm sad. Okay.
But I'm not seeing it.
Well,
But it is there. I have seen it before. So
yeah, and Mark showed it to me as well. So I believe maybe if you would turn here.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe try.
Okay.
I mean, we just. Well, watch out. It's slippery.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Is this any of the houses? Griswolds? Not sure.
Reminds me of Kolovrati, where I live.
Go further, Mark? Further, okay. We should drive further. It's on this road on the left. Okay, Chad knows that as well.
Oh, this truck is struggling to get up here.
Yeah. The road is icy.
Oh, it's a very heavy load as well. A lot of buttermilk.
Should be on the left. So I believe behind this tree, that might be it. Yeah, I can see already the house has more lights than the other. Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow, that's slightly
Griswolds.
eccentric.
Yeah.
I must say.
That looks American.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah. Beautiful. I need to rewatch the movie this Christmas, definitely. Well, Gavin.
So everyone's outside looking at the Griswold's house because they're so impressed.
Yeah. Chad, you need to watch the movie to fully understand this reference. But it's worth it. It's worth of it. Well, Gavin, I'm afraid we are getting at the end of the time we have for tonight.
I don't get to make my delivery to Marigolds.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's 27 kilometers. You can make it. We can extend
do
it.
it?
We
Can
can
we do it?
extend it just for you.
Oh, thank you so much, because then I will feel fulfilled.
Okay. Your Christmas dream will come true.
How many people do we have watching tonight?
Oh,
if I
let me
may ask?
check. 600.
600.
Benny says 600. And 200 on YouTube.
And 200. Well, hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube as well.
Hello YouTube.
We hope you're having a great time with us tonight.
Well,
We-
I'd just like to take this opportunity just to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
And a safe and happy New Year.
Yeah.
And
Don't.
as
don't-
my nana would always say, she would say, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful.
That's nice. But you are being good, right?
I'm being careful.
Okay. Yeah, but definitely, guys, because of this is our very last 2023 stream, which is sad, but don't worry, we will be definitely back in the new year. And I believe something around April, May, when the whole SCS is going to move into our new home, we will even be having a new studio, bigger, better. We will do a proper walk-around video about it, as well as for the rest of the new office as well. And we already plan few new things in terms of streaming as well. We are kind of thinking about starting maybe a podcast series as well. We will see. We will see. So don't worry, we will definitely be back with more streams, I believe, right in the first week of January, maybe second one. We'll see how things go.
I love this station.
Yeah, me too. I love the whole Christmas Winterland. The guys, the artists, designers, everyone involved in this massive, so far biggest Christmas
It really was
event.
a massive undertaking. You guys just don't know how
Yeah.
much work went into this. But I think that they're appreciating it. It's as much as what we'd ever wish
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Which is
I believe
really
the
nice.
community is so happy when I've been reading the comment section. Everyone was like posting high praises there that this is the best Christmas event or event in general we ever created. So I believe it's worth it.
And here we are at Marigold's.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Marigold's.
Okay. But yeah, I wanted to join Gavin in wishing everyone in chat or everyone who's going to be watching the recordings of this stream a very Merry Christmas, guys.
Yes, very Merry Christmas.
Don't forget that Christmas is more about, the good atmosphere, good time spending with those you love, rather than, the Christmas chaos and hectic times and buying, getting gifts or whatever. It's more about to calm down, relax, and spend some good time, right? Than to be stressed about it.
Have a well-earned rest.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself. Try to relax. And not think about any of the troubles that you may have at hand. And spend time as best as you see fit, really,
Yeah.
because everyone spends their Christmas differently. So
Yeah.
whatever you enjoy doing, maybe set aside a special Christmas window for doing it just a little bit more, because you deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can also check our Christmas Winterland online event. You can go to blog.scsoft.com or worldoftrucks.com to get the full info about it, the rules, the awesome poem that Gavin himself wrote as well, composed, and join the event, enjoy the magical Christmas Winterland village, which is beautiful. Enjoy our so far biggest Christmas event. Have a good time with your family, with your beloved ones, and we will see you in the new year.
Ooh, look at this!
Oh, one more snowflake.
One more snowflake.
Who's gonna deliver that one and unlock the next tier? We will see very soon, probably.
We can't stick around, but
yeah.
Wouldn't it be a shame if we shut off and it just goes? But there you go. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to be here and to work on this with you guys. So incredibly happy that it's been so well received, as well as it has, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
So,
but not only this one. It was a ride and pleasure through the whole year with everyone, with all the streets, with all the projects we did together, and this was kind of a cherry on top of a big cake we created in 2023 all together for you guys. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your support through the year. We already have a lot of projects going on for you for the next year. A few of them we kind of teased or confirmed or revealed yesterday in our stream with Pavel. You can probably watch the recordings of that on YouTube or even on our Twitch channel. And like we said, go enjoy Christmas. Go enjoy Christmas Winterland event and have a good time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Take care now. Bye-bye. Until
See
next
you.
time.